Alrighty, folks, it's ranting time. Today I'm gonna rant about one of the aspects of my vision impairment that is so frustrating, so crazy, and it's kind of a mind freak considering I know what sighted people are talking about in regards to this problem. So, let me get my angle of my iPad better, and let's go. Length, height, and remember everybody in math? What's next? Depth. Depth perception time. Now I think y'all know what I mean by mind freak when I said it's a mind freak considering I know what people are talking about. How can two boats on the river look like they're about to hit each other and then they pass by each other? Because as someone with RPE65 LCA, go to the video on my gene mutation for an explanation on that. I'll probably do a video this week explaining my vision impairment, which I'll need to do some research to kind of teach myself the intricacies of my visual impairment. I know what it is, but I want to explain it scientifically. So, go to that video. I'll put it up in the weird taggy thing that will be on your right side of the screen, which is my left over my head. So, yeah. Okay, back to the depth perception. We don't conceptualize with our eyes, and the eyes put a skewed image to our brain that the boats could be like several hundred feet away from each other, and yet they look like they're about to hit. I mean, on the camera, I have my two hands here, and they look like they're about to hit, but they're actually like rubbing right next to each other. How can the tailgate of my dad's truck look like it disappeared when it's open and I'm looking at it from like a few yards, like 5 yards away? It's open. I know that it's like open and in front of the truck. For some reason it looks flat. It looks like the sides of the truck and the tailgate are like the same distance. It's not sticking out to my eyes. Again, we don't conceptualize lines and angles and distance. Like when the tailgate of my dad's truck opens, it's this far away. Like this is the side of the truck, my right hand, my left hand here is the tailgate. It's like a couple feet forward from the truck, but from like 5 yards away, it looks like it's flat in the same distance as it's like coming at a corner. It's so weird and so dumb and crazy. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What else is my depth perception crazy with? Yeah! I swear at the grocery store. I swear at the grocery store. I grabbed 2 key lime yogurts for my dad. I came home after like making sure they were the key lime. I was staring at them the whole time. I put them in the carriage, and Dad's like, "What are these 2 vanilla yogurts?" They were key lime! I swear, I double checked. I looked at them. I made sure the pile that I had, and before I put them in the carriage, I made sure they're key lime. But somehow I grabbed the vanilla yogurts right next to it, because the depth perception makes it appear that we're grabbing the right object when we're grabbing whatever's right next to it, or whatever's like a couple ones away, like a marker. When you grab a marker, I want the red one. You grab like the purple one a couple markers away, because they're thin markers. Or you grab the blue one right next to it. And you're staring at it. You're staring at what you're grabbing the whole time. And you still grab the wrong one. I don't get how the eye and the hand, the image that the eyes are sending to our brain, is skewed to the point where you grabbing the blue, even though your brain's saying, "Oh no, you grabbing the red." Your finger, you're pinching it, picking it up, and you pick it up, and a couple inches in the air, you're like, "That's the wrong one." It's so annoying. It's so crazy. It's so dumb. Let's see. Yeah, that one was recent. That's why I got fired up. My iPad's shaking again. I'd rather just the angle. Oh! I put a spoon on the table. I put a spoon on the table for my dad because he needed to have some cereal and I wanted to give him a spoon. It friggin' fell off! The weight of the handle of the spoon flinged it and went ding 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 on the floor. And I swear I put it on the table with enough distance between the edge and the spoon that it would just stay flat on the table. But apparently my depth perception made it appear I put it on the table far enough in so it wouldn't fall off. But it was right on the edge instead of being further in the table. It was so annoying. And my dad's like, "Oh, you're gonna yell at the spoon, let it sit on the ground." I'm like, "No, it wasn't the spoon's fault. It was my ass's fault. My ass's fault." I know I shouldn't say the word ass, but technically it's donkey, so it's just a slang term. And a lot of people say ass, and it's not fully a swear. It's not fully a good word anymore. So, it's tricky. I'm sorry. Now let's see. Ooh, spoon. Ooh, the edges of things. The edges of things. Here's why. The stairs at most places are yellow on the edge. It's because if the stair is the same color as the rest of the floor around it, for some reason our color vision issues mix with our depth perception issues, and like the corners and the edges of stairs blend into each other, especially stairs that are like dark colors or like rug. It's like the stair and the floor below are both rug. Somehow all the rug blends into each other, where the shadow and shading that shows the depth of the stair and the rug and vice versa, it doesn't come out to us vision impaired people. And sometimes even wood stage things that are well lit, the light and the light of the sun are so bright that it actually makes it blend. Like I was on the stage in a chapel, my college chapel, and was on the stage. I'm like, I think I see the edge, but since there's like 7 stairs, like the whole front of the stage is 7 stairs, the stair slope is blending into itself. So like as I was getting off the stage, I had to tip toe and like use my toe to find the stairs. Should I have been using my cane? Actually, yeah, but I didn't know my vision was gross yet. Like I didn't know it was degenerating from the surgery yet. So I'm like, oh my god. Oh my gosh. I can't get off the stage. Like I don't know where the stage ends because like the stairs were so well defined, and like they made a big enough of a slope where it's like, is the edge right here? Is it couple feet ahead. I know where it's not. I know where like the last step is in front of the chairs of this chapel, but it was so scary. I'm like, I can't get off this freaking stage. There was another time at the chapel. I got on that stage and it was a little dimmer, so the stage lights were off and it was just the sunlight coming in, so it was dimmer. I could get off. I'm like, okay, it's my light sensitivity. It's affecting my ability to... No. Looking back now, it's not light sensitivity. Light sensitivity does not make it hard to get off stage. Depth perception. I never got treated fully for a depth perception. I think I had better depth perception after Lux Turner, but I still had depth perception issues. So this is a rant video, so it's a little super sweet and shorter. So since all this stuff is driving us crazy, and you might relate and you might be feeling all amped up because of this crazy depth perception stuff, I have a scripture so we can read the Bible, because the Bible is always a solution and can calm us down and give us perspective. The Lord came down in the cloud and stood here with him and proclaimed his name, the Lord. And he passed in front of Moses, proclaiming, the Lord, the compassionate and gracious God. I think you know where I'm going. Slow to anger and abounding in love and faithfulness. Exodus 34, 5 and 6. Ooh! We got that Old Testament here. Let me show it again. So, when I'm zooming in on, figuratively, I'm not zooming in literally. Why is it blurry? That's weird. There we go. I think I fixed it. The Lord, the compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger and abounding in love and faithfulness. That last line of the verse is what I'm zooming in. Compassionate and gracious. I think we would need a God that's compassionate and gracious and abounding in love and faithfulness, considering that we're getting amped up and we think our depth perception is stupid and we're crying out, wah! We want help, or we just want to be consoled because we can't get rid of a lack of depth perception or get depth perception in our eyes. So, the only true one we can cry out to, that was my finger, that was not my vision, sweaty, is God and his compassionate grace, and he's slow to anger and abounding in love. So if we're getting all cussy or fussy and complainy about our vision, we should try not to and just seek God. But if we do, God doesn't get like super angry and waves his finger like, naughty, stop being angry about your vision. No, he's slow to anger and he's loving. Will he eventually call someone to not be as angry and not complain as much? Yeah, maybe if they're a little bit overboard, which I can get. I can relate. But he's not going to just go, stop complaining about your vision. Just suck it up and deal with it. No, he knows it's hard. He knows it's rough. I mean, come on. He knows the difference between 2020 and what we have. He knows that difference is gross and sucks sometimes. So if you found this rant helpful, share the video with other people on social media. And if you share it, YouTube will push it out to people, so it kind of matches your share. If you like this video and you shared it, or you didn't share it, give it a thumbs up, because when you give it a thumbs up, YouTube will push it out to more people and this rant could be relatable and helpful to people. And if you want to see more videos like this one, or see the other videos I've done previously on depth perception and other visual problems and relatable stories, subscribe. If you subscribe, the channel will be pushed out. More people will be helped. And I would like to pause before I reveal the ring bell and thank everybody for 50 subscribers. The Faith Journeys with RP65 has 50 subscribers. I know that's not a lot, but it's a slow growing channel. Some channels grow slowly. Thank you for 50. This is 5 and this is an 0. 50 subscribers. And if you want to know the latest, greatest videos and the most recent ones, and your YouTube app isn't exploding, ring the notification bell to get notified about the latest videos. As usual, I'll give that scripture away when I go out on errands and stuff. So, that's all for now, folks. Until next time. Booyah!